For the first time, we are hearing the 911 call following the crash of that F-35 fighter jet. It was missing for a while. Its pilot ejected, parachuted into a South Carolina backyard. On the call, we hear from both the home's resident and the pilot himself, who requests an ambulance and says he is unsure exactly where that $100 million plane ended up. Have a listen.
I'm the pilot. We need to get rescue rolling. I'm not sure where the airplane is. It would have crash landed somewhere. I ejected.
And what caused the fall?
An aircraft failure.
What part of the body was injured?
Ma'am, I'm a pilot in a military aircraft, and I ejected. So I just rode a parachute down to the ground. Can you please send an ambulance?
Can you please send an ambulance? CNN's Oren Liebermann joins us now from the Pentagon. Oren, I mean, quite a moment to hear there, the pilot saying what he knew, right? The plane landed somewhere else. I'm not sure where it is. I'm okay. Please send an ambulance. Are we learning what brought it down? Does the Pentagon know any more?
Not yet. The exact cause of the downing or the ejection of the pilot from the Marine Corps F-35B is still very much under investigation. And according to the Marines, that investigation could, in and of itself, take several months. As you noted there, the pilot does say an aircraft failure. But in terms of what that failure was, what caused it, or why it happened, that's exactly what remains under investigation. Take a look at this rough timeline here. The plane itself crashes after the pilot ejected on Sunday afternoon, just northwest or so of Charleston, South Carolina. It crashes some 60 miles, or 2 hours rather, north of Joint Base Charleston, and shortly after that, the Commandant of the Marine Corps, General Eric Smith, orders a 2-day pause in flight operations, not specific to the F-35B, but across all Marine Corps aviation operations. That's because of a number of other crashes that have happened in recent weeks, and he essentially just wants that time for the aviation units in the Marine Corps to stand down, to review safety procedures, to review flight ops, and everything else that goes into making a Marine Corps aircraft fly and to operate them safely. So that is sort of a precautionary measure to make sure everyone here is on the same page. We have learned a little bit more about the flight. The Marine Corps pilot was operating at about 1,000 feet, according to a Marine official, when he was forced to eject. What made the aircraft so difficult to find is one of the key questions here. Well, first, it flew for some time, and according to a Marine statement, that's because even after an ejection, the plane itself is designed to try to seek 1G normal stabilized flight, and that may explain why it kept flying after the ejection. But after an ejection, according to the Marines, the plane is designed to wipe all of its secure data and emit an unclassified signal for tracking. But that signal can be disrupted by weather, and there were thunderstorms in the area, as well as radar coverage. So, Jim, all of that goes into why it took some 24 hours to find this downed Marine Corps jet.
And 1,000-foot altitude, there's nothing wrong with that altitude in terms of being too low. I mean, there's no indication at this point there was something unsafe about the flight path.
No reason to believe that at this point, and partially that's because the F-35B is designed to take on the close air support mission, which involves flying low.
Understood. Oren Liebermann at the Pentagon, thanks so much.